Thank you, Dean Milam, and thank you everyone for having me here tonight. I'm really excited to present some of my research that has been conducted here at the Santa Barbara Public Library. So, like Dean Milam said, I'm an assistant professor in the School of Education, and I taught junior high for nearly a decade. And so my experiences with students, teachers, the families, the community around really influence the type of community-based research I do today. So I will talk about our work with the Santa Barbara Public Library, especially the Family Literacy Center. And here at the Family Literacy Center, they're in charge of multiple reading programs for children, and in addition, adult literacy programs. Tonight, I will focus on our work with the Homework Help Program in partnership with UCSB and talk about some of the unexpected outcomes of our program. So I'll start with some field notes that were taken over the course of 2 years from 2015 to the present. We had over 45 undergraduate student researchers involved in the Homework Help Program that happened Monday through Thursday from 2 to 6, where there's 20-minute sessions for students to come and sign up for homework. I believe it's one of the few, if not only, free homework programs available for students to come with their families to do homework. And there they are provided with volunteers, mentors, and tutors to help them with their homework. UCSB provided mentors and tutors to help with this program. And so we also took research field notes and we collected data. And so I'm going to tell you a story about Luis. And this was taken, we have over 1,000 field notes that we have. And this is just one example of his experience. And so one of our UCSB students wrote about her experience working with Luis. And she said Luis is struggling with his homework, he's distracted and had a hard time with his reading and math. He said he could not do the assignment. Luis is a 4th grader who frequents the Homework Help Program. So a couple months later, some of our UCSB reflections wrote, after implementing some of the reading strategies along with some encouragement, Luis was able to complete his homework. So we can see that Luis is making progress at the Homework Help Program. And 1 year later, we have Luis's mom was talking to another mom about he is doing much better in school and how he's reading above grade level and how thankful she was for the program. So our work so far tells us 2 things. One, this Homework Help Program is successful. We know it works. We see it works. And second, we've successfully involved UCSB undergraduate researchers in community-based research. Now, one of our very important unexpected findings were the extra connections that our students made. And here in the picture, you can see one of our UCSB in the forefront, one of our UCSB undergraduate researchers, D'Antonio. And he was here. This was a very important part of his trajectory, his future trajectory. And in the center, you have the child who he worked with. He worked with many children. And then behind, in the background, you see a parent. This is really important because over half of our UCSB undergraduate research assistants are bilingual. And so we have many stories of how our undergraduate students spoke Spanish with the parents, the grandparents, the brothers and sisters of the students that were being helped with their homework. And many of the parents said to our students, I've never met anyone that's gone to college. I don't know what it means and how do I get my child there. So our students found themselves in a position of being a role model and being a mentor to the families and talking them through how to navigate the educational pipeline. And many of the parents were also engaged and involved in adult literacy programs themselves, so they were learning English at the same time that kids were being tutored in homework. And I'm even more excited to talk about the impact that this experience had on our undergraduate researchers. Many of them came to me as sophomores. I think I want to work with kids, but I'm a little scared of them. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if they'll like me. I don't know if I'm going to be good at it. And so this was an opportunity for us to have them collect data. So we trained them in data collection every Friday from 12 to 2. This was undergraduate research units they were receiving. And also, they were able to volunteer, so they were able to work one-on-one with students. And they were also able to, like I said, serve in a mentor role. So these are just some students I'm going to say briefly. Katie is actually now graduating UCSB's teacher education program. She will be a teacher next year. She realized she did like children. D'Antonio graduated with a 3.8 GPA, decided to take 2 years off to do city year. Now he's a city year team leader working with inner city kids, and I'm trying to recruit him for a PhD program. Maricela got a fully funded ride to UC Irvine PhD program. She'll be attending in the fall. Arash just published 2 articles. He's an undergrad graduating in the spring. I'm recruiting him too for a PhD program. He'll be conducting research with me next year, taking a year off. Jasmine will start a master's in education at Harvard in the fall, with an emphasis on child advocacy. And Kasha's gonna start at University of Washington in a master's in ed psych. So these are just 6 of our 47 students. There we have many stories like this. And so briefly, outcomes, we obviously saw an increase in self-efficacy. Not only did students figure out how to do their homework, but they were able to believe in themselves that they could do the homework. Parents and families really wanted to be involved, providing the right context, the right space, and the right support. They felt like they were able to help. And obviously we saw the impact on the trajectories of the UCSB students and what that means. And lastly, our policy implications. Our goal would be to expand these programs to school libraries and other local libraries. What a powerful place to have our families and students be a part of. And then libraries as a prime space for programming. You know, we think of libraries as we drop off books, pick up books, check out books, but how can this be used to actually create a space for our communities? And lastly, expand university community partnerships. What a great way for UCSB and other community organizations to support this beautiful place. Thank you very much.